Now you're looking hundreds of years later, right? These lines, hundreds of years later, the Tu'i Kanokupolu doesn't have, he's third in line in quote unquote power. So before he can pull a lot of influence himself in Tonga, where would he have to pull his manpower and influence from?
The
Samoa.
outer, yes, and that's
So
and it could have been a strategic. Like I said, this is in a level that you're trying. When all your resources and manpower and people power is kind of used up, especially within Tonga, like you said, then you're looking for what did the Europeans, the English prince would marry somebody from Austria or even Russia, a princess, because you're trying to expand and get their support to do whatever you need to be done.
Exactly. So this is why the Tu'i Kanokupolu brought so many Samoans to Tonga. Because why? Where is all the loyalty on Tonga Tapu and in Ha'apai and Vava'u? Because they're so close to Tonga Tapu, it
Yeah,
almost all falls to the Tu'i Tonga and the
Tu'i Hatagalawa.
Tu'i Hatagalawa. So in order to build up political power and military power, the Tu'i Kanokupolu has got to bring outside people. And so that's why there's this influx of Samoans.
Yeah.
And the people who are pushing this Samoan origin are clinging to that. And they're having their whole debate and conversation. Oh, look, that Tu'i Kanokupolu, and we're like, dude, you got to step back. You got to step back a few hundred years. And not only that, a few thousand years. And to recognize you're not even talking about where the seat of power is. You're talking about the fringes. And so, but they get so carried away with that because why? Tupo the First and his family are the current kings. Which once again, they think they're thinking like Polynesians, but they're really just pulling the Western perception of power and not taking into account the rich and really sophisticated history that the Polynesian Empire was built on. The